everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen, and if you are new here, I make booktube videos, but today I am doing sort of a back to school type of video, and hopefully the next couple of videos will be back to school as well. I've always loved these type of videos and I've always wanted to film one, so today's video is going to be a how to stay organized during the school year video. And honestly, I am a very organized person when it comes to school, but when it comes to my bedroom, when it comes to just everything else, it's a different story. So today I have 7 tips for you that I thought of, and tips that work for me to stay organized. So I will be referring back to this paper a lot in this video. Let's get started. I have a lot to show you. So my first tip is to get a planner or start a bullet journal. Let me show you my planner. I have been using a planner since the 5th grade. That seems pretty young, especially since that's still elementary school, but honestly, having a planner really helps because you're able to write down all of your assignments, and I usually write down what I did in class so that I remember when I get home and I can review. I purchased this Sarah Pinto planner from Amazon, and honestly, if it works, it works, and I'm not going to complain about it. This is what it looks like. It's a 2016 to 2017 academic planner, and in the front it just has pages or places for notes, and then it comes with calendars. As you can see, I just write down major quizzes and tests and whatnot, and I still have a lot to fill up. I've got to cover up some stuff, but this is just kind of what my planner will look like the school year. I got a text message. So I use a planner. I also use a bullet journal. Don't really know how to explain a bullet journal too much, but I will include links down below to great study bloggers and Tumblrs that perfectly explain bullet journals. But in my words, a bullet journal is basically your own customized planner to how you like it. You just write down and put whatever you want. The first couple of pages I have a key and an index. I have 2016 calendar, and then I just start writing out my week. This is a calendar for the month of August. Sorry if you guys can't really see this. I don't own a viewfinder or monitor, so I don't know if I'm even in focus. And then I started this back to school version for the next few pages, and this is what this week's look like. This is what this week's layout looks like. Oh my goodness. So I just write down each of my assignments on one side of the page, as you can see, and I color code my pages. So this week was black, gray, and pink. And then on the other page, I just have a quote, my monthly calendar, a to-do list, and I just wrote a little reflection on the first day of school. I will include links down below to help you guys out in case you want to start one. Tip number 2 is to find a filing system of your choice and one that works for you. Personally, I use a 2 to 3 inch ring binder, and I put tabs in my binder for my classes. I'll show you my binder and how I keep everything organized, because I've been using a binder since the 6th grade, and the system has really worked well for me, and it's what I know best, so I'm going to continue using this system for a while, I guess. When you open up, the first thing you see is just assignments with no holes in them, and I'm going to keep that in until Sunday night, because every Sunday I like to go through my binder, organize it, rearrange some stuff. And then I have loose leaf paper that, of course, I need for every class. Then I have tabs for each of my classes. I am taking 4 classes, so I have 5 tabs in here. The last tab is just a page for random stuff in case I join clubs or student council or something. And I have a sheet protector in each of the tabs because that's where all of the syllabus and contracts go. So for chemistry and health science, I have safety contracts that I know I need a copy of, so I just keep those in a sheet protector so that it's protected all year. Every assignment and rubric and piece of paper that belongs to a certain class goes behind that tab. It's pretty small now. I promise you by the end of the school year it's going to probably be a 4-inch binder. I like to go back after each semester and clear out my binder of classes that I won't be taking anymore, so this semester I'm taking medical terminology and chemistry, but I won't be taking that next semester. So I'll take those paper out, put it in a folder and store it away, and then at the end of the year I like to take everything out and put everything in one huge binder so I have all my schoolwork in one place. Here's an example. This bad boy is everything from sophomore year. Not even everything. I have this. This is everything from my sophomore year of high school. So that was everything in my sophomore year of high school, and as you can see, I have tabs for each of my classes, and I have papers for all of those classes. The first tab is for AP European History, so of course that's the largest tab. And I'm pretty sure this is a 2.5-inch binder. So another filing system you guys can use, or something that might help you, is to use folders and notebooks. I have classmates that are using strictly folders and notebooks this year, and I think that's very brave because I could never do that. So I'm just going to show you some of the notebooks that I'm going to be using this year. I bought this folder I'll be placing in my backpack in case I get random papers thrown at me or flyers or something. And I have this graph composition notebook that I don't know if I want to use for chemistry or AP calculus yet. And then I have another composition notebook. And then I have two one-subject notebooks. These are just a generic brand from Walmart, and these are probably going to be my AP English language and Spanish notebooks for next semester. I have the 5-star Mead one-subject notebooks. These are all college ruled. 5-star notebooks are great because they all come with this little pocket, and that's what some people are using for their filing systems. They're just going to put all their papers in their pocket and then take their notes all in one notebook. So you can use that filing system, whichever one works for you. Some people use just a Filofax and place all their papers in there. This video is going to be much longer than I expected. My third tip is to label everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. As an example, all of my divider tabs are labeled, and all of my papers that I place behind each tab has my name, date, and class period or class block or class name on them. And that's just to help me out later in the year when I have to go through and pick out all my notes that I want to study with for my exams. Also, a lot of you guys love using flashcards. Study methods is probably going to be a separate video, but I just want to show you my labeling system for my flashcards, and I will place this behind me. This is what my box of flashcards look like, by the way. These are the flashcards that I used for sophomore year that really helped me out. I have them all jumbled up in one section of the box, but I just took a index card, ripped it in half, cut it in half, and I labeled it. So this says Honors English 3. And then next I have biology, and then these are all my biology cards. And then the rest of my cards are from AP European History. So that's just one way of labeling your flashcards. I use post-it notes to show that these are different lessons, these are different chapters. Also for my flashcards, by the way, I use different flashcard holders, and it has different colored tabs in it. So hopefully I will color code all of my different flashcards according to these tabs. Also for flashcards, I purchased these book rings with a medical terminology class and 3-4 other science classes this school year. I know I'm going to be using these. Okay, so my fourth tip to staying organized this school year is to pack light. I know you have binders and notebooks and textbooks, but by packing light, you're only packing the essentials. This is my pencil pouch I purchased off of Amazon. I will leave a link down below in case you guys are interested in this. For essentials, I have my 4 to 5 different colored highlighters, blue, black, red pen, and a extra mechanical pencil. I have lead, post-it notes, whiteout, a ruler, and another black pen. Don't need a fancy pencil pouch. You don't need fancy notebook. Yeah, so packing light, that means not packing any extra books that you don't need or any extra notebooks that you know you're not going to use. This school year, I know I'm going to be carrying a lot of textbooks and notebooks, so hopefully I'll get a locker. I don't know the locker system at my school yet. Packing light is going to help you out a lot with staying organized, so just pack the essentials and you're good. Tip number 5 is that technology is your friend. There are so many different apps on your phone and on your computers that you can use to help you stay organized, and they're specifically designed for students. So some of my favorite apps include, on my list, my homework, Quizlet, 30/30, Focus Now, and Momentum on Google. Apps are more for people who are not old school and not as hands-on as somebody like me. I'll leave links to different apps down below, and everything you need is in the description bar, I promise you. Number 6. This is my favorite one, and it's to set goals and make to-do lists. Not only will you know what you want, but you'll also be motivated, and setting goals and making to-do lists will help you stay organized throughout the day so that you're not all over the place. And I have separate slips of paper over here, and it says things to do. I'll leave links to printables that you can use, and they're weekly, monthly, daily printables, so if you don't want a planner, you can just print out whatever floats your boat. Number 7 is a tip that I've been using since like kindergarten, and that is to prepare the night before. If you're anything like me, you kind of like sleeping in, but you kind of like being early to school. I don't know how you run. Yeah, so that goes for meal prepping, picking out clothes, finishing all your homework and your assignments the night before. The past school year, what I did in order to get all of my sleep but participate in clubs at the same time and balance all of my homework is to go to sleep at the same time every night, which is around either 9:30 or 10:30, and then wake up at around 5:30, do my homework, and then get ready for the day. That tired me out a little bit, but I don't want to do this year. And also, I like bringing home lunch to school, and I like eating healthier, so meal prepping maybe Sunday nights, Wednesday nights, and just cooking everything in bulk will help you out throughout the week. Yeah, so that was tip number 7, to prepare the night before. That kind of seems like a given one. It's something everybody should do to help minimize stress in the morning, and you're organized. So that was basically it on my tips on how to stay organized throughout this entire school year. I believe that keeping your own filing system and organizing the night before will really help you out. I am so happy to be back in school because it's what I do. It's what I know how to do. I will do more back to school type of videos soon. I have a study blog that you guys should all go and check out on Tumblr. I will leave the links down below, and I will leave links to different master posts. And I hope you all have a great rest of the school year, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I make videos as often as I can. And have a great rest of the school year. Bye!